professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring that scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber diatribe. You see the thumbnail, man. What black students, black male students realize. So shout out to Ike and Dr. Thunder, right? Talking about a few topics, and education came up with Mike V. Shout out to Mike V. Talking about school, and I'm of the belief that black males have a different school experience than everybody else. And just bear with me, and I'm gonna tell you why. So other kids can go to school, get an education, but black boys in particular have this duty, or this fake duty of society to you need to play for the football team or the basketball team and sell tickets, make the school a winner. If you make the school a winner, it can generate income, It can generate money for the school. We can have T-shirts. We can pack the stadium. We can, how can I say this? Maybe even get on television, those type of things. And other people don't have to go through that. The white kids don't have to go through that. The white males or females don't have to go through that. The black females don't have to go through that. The Asians don't have to go through that. The Hispanics don't have to go through that. So part of, the academic stereotype that you get, especially with black boys, is this idea that, you're just smart. Like, what do you mean you just, like, this kid is just a smart kid? You could be smart, but you got to do something extra to pitch in for the school, right? So that's where things go left. I saw a clip of I guess it was a city hall in North Carolina, and one of the politicians was white, one of them was black. The black guy wanted to go to Harvard. The white guy wants to sit there and ask, at 40-something, 50 years old, did you go to Harvard could you have gone to Harvard if you weren't an athlete? It's like, all right, man. And this idea that we're not smart enough. It's not that we're not smart enough. It's that at the end of the day, we're asked to do more than other groups of children when they're school age children. So now we have this issue where you're not asking these other kids to do these other things, and it's not sometimes people go, oh well, you got to bring scholarships, and these kids are normally asked to, how can I say this? Put food on the adults' tables that are their coaches. And then when they get to college, sell out the stadium to put food on the tables coaches, the tables of their coaches. Also, and if you can't fit that bill, you got to go. So no matter how smart these young men are, it's still like, what can you do for me? That's not everybody else's experience. And in some ways, it helps you understand capitalism at an early age, because basically, even if you're an honor roll student, even if you're magna cum laude, even if you're Mensa, honor society, whatever you want to call it, right? Unless you're making money for this school, you're not that important. You're not that important. And the only difference is it's the expectations with black boys. It's not an expectation with non-black males. And even when you go down to college and Title IX, even if you want to go all the way up to the NBA, with the NBA subsidizing the WNBA, it's a known thing that these group of people have to do so much to take care of these other groups of people. So that's more of an education that you get in school than other people, because maybe they're focused on their classwork, their assignments, this, that, and the third. but and they're not, and they might be excellent students, and they might be average students, and they might be subpar students, you know. But if you're a black male and you're a subpar student, but you're making the school money, we got love for you. If you're an excellent or mediocre student and you're making the school money, we got love for you. But if you're an excellent student and you're not in athletics and you're not making the school money, who cares? You know, and it gets worse if you get lower on the totem pole, if you're an average student or below average student. So now, you know, this is what is going on. This is the society we live in, and this is what people, you know, with young boys have to learn how to accept at a young age, you know. And it's unfortunate, but it's the reality. Now, who else's reality is that? Because you say it's other kids' reality, but no, their reality is to have the entire high school, college experience. You know, you're not expecting year after year after year for there to be a new crop of boys of other ethnicities that are supposed to be good enough to generate an income for the school. You're not putting that on other groups of ethnic groups of kids. That's not what's going on, you know. So I wanted to say that because at the end of the day, you know, that's a problem. You know, and the reason I use Myron Rolle in a sense is because he was a first round pick as long as he was playing sports. But when he became a Rhodes Scholar, maybe you lost a step. It's like, okay, this is what we're doing. You know, so the idea that you can't be both. If you become an academic, then all of a sudden you're useless to us, even though you might bring great benefits to society. But if you're an athlete, you're useful to us because, you know, we can see the money immediately. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.